Hey, y'all, Elise Smith here, and welcome to the Socially Awesome Podcast, where we empower mompreneurs to implement simple social media strategies into their businesses and elevate their online presence. I'm a mompreneur of three, an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, an influencer, a social media marketing agency owner, and your personal guru. I am here to give you tips, tricks, and tools that you need to build your social media business. Let's dive in.
Hey guys, I'm excited to be coming on live this morning with you. Spend a little time. I'm still sipping on my coffee. It's probably a little cold by this point. But I wanted to come live and talk to you for a few minutes this morning about some of the key reasons for lack of success in your online business. So first and foremost, before I dive into it, I'm in Facebook jail again, guys. So I actually, I'm going to tell you a quick story. Last night, when I made a post saying, hey, I'm in Facebook jail again, I had someone that I won't even say his name because I don't even know who he is. He's just a random follower. But it's not anyone that I have any kind of relationship with or someone that would know me enough to make that kind of assumption. And he was like, why would people want to work with you? What did he say? Why would people want to work with you? Why would people want you as their coach if you can't stay out of Facebook jail? And I laughed because I was like, you know what? He's got a valid point in asking that, right? He does. However, most people won't have as many leads as I have because they won't do the work that I'll do. And I'm actually in Messenger jail, not necessarily Facebook jail, from sending too many messages because I had so many leads, so many people that wanted to get in my group for my training. So let me know in the comments that you're watching. Drop in there. Let me know what kind of online business you're currently doing. If you're watching this and I'm red little circle around me at the top, that means I'm live. If not, that means you're watching the replay. Give me a hashtag replay in the comments, okay? But I wanted to talk to you this morning and give you some reasons of why your online business is not working for you. And maybe this is an opportunity for us to work together. So as I said, as you're jumping on, let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what kind of online business you're doing, whether you're in network marketing, affiliate marketing, your digital products, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're a brick and mortar business trying to get your online business going, Shopify. Like, let me know in the comments what you're doing. But ultimately, all of these principles will apply to all of them. Okay. So with that, I'm thrilled that you're here with me, and we're going to deep dive into this topic because it is close to my heart. If you're not familiar with why I started my online business, I, a year ago, left my job in June of 2022. So it's a little over a year now. And for me, I did not set out to be an entrepreneur. Now I'm going to tell you, I always had somewhat of an entrepreneurial spirit. My mom will tell you that all day. If I could figure out a way to monetize something, I was, right? I was making hair bows for my daughter. And I'm like, I'm going to sell hair bows. I was making t-shirts for my kids to save money. I have a heat press and all the things, a Cricut, and I'm like, I'm going to sell t-shirts. Like, I was always looking for a way to make a little extra on the side. So I'm not going to say I didn't have the entrepreneurial spirit, but I didn't have the mindset or the belief that I could do this as a full-time thing, right? Never in a million years did I think this would be a reality for me. Okay. So I know a lot of you, that's what it's going to boil down to. And that's one of the first things I want to talk to you about is that mindset. Because I was actually on a call last night. Yes. On Sunday night at 8 p.m. I get on training calls so that I can continue to invest in my education. I can continue to learn. Don't ever get a coach or a consultant for a business if they don't have a coach helping them, right? So that's a ninja tip right there, okay? If you go hire a coach and they don't have a coach, you made a mistake, right? So you need to be asking them those questions and I'm going to drop the banner here, guys, because I completely forgot, but our academy is actually open for enrollment right now. So if you're interested, you could drop the keyword. We will text you because, as I said, I'm in Facebook jail. I can't message you, but we'll text you. We can connect on Insta. There's 1,000 other ways to get in touch with me, okay? But never get a coach that doesn't have a coach. And a lot of times this is because of that mindset piece. So last night when I was on a training call, we were talking all about like content creation, really looking at getting inspiration for ideas and growing our businesses. And one of the girls on the call said, someone told her, because she's a six-figure earner, making six figures online. Yes, it's possible. And she was not 3 months ago. So she had super quick success, guys, so quick. Your life can be changed in a matter of 48 hours with digital marketing if you put in the freaking work, okay? But she said, someone told her, it's so easy for you to be positive and you to be positive about digital marketing since you're in that financial position. And she was like, hold the damn phone. I was not in this financial position 90 days ago, first and foremost. Second of all, I had to get over my fear and get started to be able to see this type of success. And third, your mindset has to come before the success. Okay. So when you're going through all of these things, a lot of us are going through, oh my gosh, financial turmoil right now in so many different ways because cost of living has gone up drastically, but your salary has not, right? Give me an amen in the comments if you agree with that. Okay. If you live anywhere in the South right now, it's hot as Hades and we all have ACs going out or, like a truck AC and a house AC. Okay. We got both that have had to be fixed. All right. So there's all these extra expenses adding up right now that people cannot keep up with affording them. And it's very easy for us to go into a slump and say, oh, it's just not going to work. You have that mindset, you end up quitting and giving up right when you're on the verge of success. So one of the reasons that you are having lack of success is that mindset. You're not believing it's going to happen, and therefore it's not going to happen. One way or the other, you're right. Whether you believe it's going to happen, you're right. Whether you believe it's not going to happen, you're right there too. Okay. So that's one of the reasons you're not having that success. And that's one of the things we talk about when coaching with me in the program, in the academy. And we actually we're making some shifts in the content. The first month of the academy, we're going to talk about mindset. And some of you are going to be like, oh my God, I've done so much mindset work. You can never do enough. I promise you can never do enough because I've done so much mindset work in the last year and I still sit here at my desk every single day having to get back into it all of the time. Okay. So that is one thing that's going to change with the academy the next 6 months is that we're going to be focused so much on mindset in the beginning. You've got to get in that space to be prepared to handle the success. Okay. Another reason you're not seeing the success you want to see is lack of clear strategy. So one major reason people struggle in their online business is that lack of that strategy. It's essential that we have a well-defined plan that outlines your goals, your target audience, your marketing strategy, step-by-step approach to achieving those objectives. Without that roadmap, it's easy to get lost in the online landscape. It's so easy to get lost. And without someone guiding you through that, I mean, you're stuck. Most people would be stuck. Okay. So that's where you need someone to help you with that strategy piece. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. If you feel like you're posting every single day and you're not seeing any engagement, right? If you're posting every day, but you don't know what, you wake up and you're like, I don't even know what I'm going to post today, but I got to get something out there because Elise said I got to get something out there, right? Or you sit down at the end of the month and you're like, man, August was not what I wanted it to be. What am I going to do in September? You don't have a strategy. Okay. That's why you hire a coach. You start by defining your business's unique value. Okay. Identify your customer, your niche, and you create a solid marketing plan. Regularly assessing this and adjusting your strategy is going to help you gather insights from your audience and those market trends. And that's where you're going to see that scaling, that skyrocket. I don't care what online business you're in. I don't care if you're selling a $7 guide. It matters. Having a strategy matters. Network marketing, affiliate marketing, freelance digital marketing. I'm in all of them, guys. And that's one reason I do all of them. I have several people that are like, why? You're just confusing the heck out of your audience. Probably. It's also a lot of ADHD. Okay. I like to do all the things. Now, your average millionaire has 7 income streams. So guess what? Your girl here has 13. I'm constantly looking for new ways to make money online. Okay. But I also like to, even if I don't promote every one of them, I like to do them so that I could teach them to you. That is my marketing strategy. Me teaching other moms how to make money online is my marketing strategy. Because someone out there, you might not have the same exact story as me. You might not be an autism mom who was looking for flexibility with therapy like I was, but you're a mom and you either want to stay at home and you can't afford to, or you're at home and you're nickel and diming to death, or you're sitting at your desk right now at work going, God, I just wish I could be at home like she is. I mean, most of you are struggling to find that space. And that's my entire marketing strategy, is to help you with that. Okay. So the third point, the third reason you're not seeing the success online you want to see is your insufficient branding and differentiation. And guess what, guys? I am a certified branding strategist. I am here to help. This is one of my favorite topics. Okay. If you're just hopping on, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. This is interactive, guys. So I need some comments from you. I need to know where you are, what questions you have. As it's got scrolling across the bottom of the screen, my academy is open for enrollment right now. This is the lowest cost of ways to work with me. And you're going to get that group coaching from me for 6 months. Okay. So I'm going to lead you and your business all the way through the new year. So this is something brand new I have never done before. Okay. But I want you to know that I'm here to help you. So the third reason most people is insufficient branding. So another common issue is failing to stand out from the crowded market. What makes you different? In the online world, your branding is what sets you apart and attracts customers. Let me know in the comments. Okay, let me know in the comments. When you see that teal color that's at the bottom of my screen, you probably think of me. If you don't, I'm not doing my job good enough. But I can't tell you how many DMs I get on a daily basis of people that will see that color in a store, a dress or something like that, and they send it to me. And they're like, oh my gosh, this made me think of you, right? When my branding comes across your feed, you know it's me every single time. You don't even have to read the caption probably, okay? Because I am dead set that I know what sets me apart and attracts my customers. So that's just color, okay? That's just the aesthetic look of it. Branding is so much more than just aesthetic. But what sets you apart and attracts your customers? Another thing that sets me apart, I'm very casual. I don't come on here in a suit, all dressed up, ready with a bow tie. Like I'm literally in a sweatshirt right now. I come on here casual and I speak my mind. And you either like it or you don't. Most people love it. Most people are like, wow, it's a breath of fresh air that she didn't come on here and bullshit us. Like it is. Most people will tell me that. Okay. If your brand isn't distinctive, if you're not memorable, if you're not aligned to your audience's needs, you're not going to gain traction. You've heard it before. If you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. So what you need to do, what the solution is you need to invest time in crafting your brand identity, your logo, your color, your tone of voice, your brand story, and practice telling your story over and over and over and over. You think that because you've told your story 3 times on your social media, everyone's seen it. That's BS. About 3% of your Facebook friends actually see your content. So, I mean, if those 3% saw it on Monday, they might not see your stuff again for weeks. You got to tell that story over and over and over. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've kind of lost touch of doing that. I was reminded of that last night on a training call that I was on. 8 p.m. last night. I was in my bed. I was taking notes, guys. I was so into it because I was like, I got to go back telling my story. And if you just jumping on, I told it at the beginning of this video, but most of you will know that's why awesome is spelled AUSOME. I'm an autism mom. My son needed therapy. The doctor told me the only therapy of time available was in the morning, and I was at my job. So I had to quit my job to be able to get my son to therapy. Had to make money somehow, right? Who's going to pay for the therapy? So I mean, ultimately, that's the short version. But what is your why? Why are you looking to make money online? Right? So you got to clearly communicate what makes your business unique, how you solve your customers' problems better than anyone else. Period. People come to me looking for ways to make money online. They do. Every single day, I get DMs from people that are like, hey, I found this one. Do you think this is a scam? Hey, I found this one. What do you think about this? Hey, what do you know about this? People come to me now with, someone asked me that the other day, actually. Someone said, how do you find all these things? I said, honestly, people bring them to me. People bring them to me and want me to vet them for them. And I love it. I eat it up. If I can find, like, some of these ways I make money online, no, I'm not making millions. Like Clickly. Let me know in the comments if you've done Clickly, okay? If you haven't, I'm doing a training on it Wednesday in my group, Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs. I made $1,000 with Clickly last month, okay? That's not an income claim. That's legit. I can show you a screenshot if you want. You can actually go check out my stories. I put it on my stories this morning. Is that gonna make a massive difference in my family? Yes. Freaking yes. That covers my whole mortgage for the month. Is that gonna retire me? No. But hell, it takes 10 minutes a day. And I was able to bring in more income this month. Like, someone brought that to me. I didn't have a clue what that was. Someone put that in my inbox and said, hey, can you check this out for me? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I can. So you got to see what sets you apart. That's what sets me apart. Okay. Number 4, inadequate customer engagement. Building a successful online business isn't just about making sales. It's about building relationships with your customers. If you're not engaging with your audience regularly, you might be missing out on your valuable opportunities to connect and convert to sales. That's why I go live in my group every single week. I do online training, tips, tricks, all the things that are working for me. If you're not already in my group, Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs, drop group in the comments. We'll get you in there. I do free trainings in there every week. We're almost up to 1,000 members. I love to have that number at 5,000 by the end of the year. That would be freaking amazing. Because that means I'm impacting more people. And I talk about all things online money. Okay. All things online money. But I do a podcast. I do usually 2 podcasts a week. One's usually a guest, one's me. That I'm connecting with my audience that way. I'm engaging with my audience that way. I'm teaching you something. I'm providing that value. I very rarely go live on my personal profile with this. I am right now today because I felt like since I'm in Facebook jail, most of you need to know I'm in Messenger jail and to text me or find me on Insta or something. But I am constantly looking for ways to connect. So what do you do if a lot of you are posting and praying, right? You post, you don't respond to your comments, you're not reaching out to people, you're not engaging. How do you change that? You got to utilize social media, email marketing, other communication channels to engage with your audience. Respond to your comments, messages, reviews, host webinars, live Q&As, do giveaways, boost your engagement, foster a sense of community. If you just get on here and be like, this is my coffee cup. If you want to buy one, it's $5, buy it. No one's going to buy that crap. You got to make people feel why they need to buy it and why they need to buy it from you. And I feel like that's part of what's happened on social media in the last several months is that so many people feel they're being sold, right? You buy something for $3 and it leads you to a $3,000 upsell. And you're like, oh my God. And then you lose trust in that person. You lose trust in finding a way to make money on social media. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on, drop in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. Social Success Academy is open for enrollment. You can get more information by texting us, okay? But so many people are losing trust in online businesses, in the online space, because they feel they're being sold all the time, right? Raise your hand in the comments if you've gotten a lead magnet or a freebie from someone. And it could be, I don't know, they told you they were going to give you 2,000 ways to make money online. And then the next day you're getting sold, right? That's part of marketing, guys. That's part of upselling. You go to a restaurant, you go to Chili's. I used to work there. I was a waitress at Chili's in college. And you buy the fajitas, they're going to ask you if you want guacamole and sour cream. And guess what? If you say yes, they're going to charge you for it. It's called an upsell, y'all. So it's just marketing. But people that don't understand marketing feel like it's a scam or it's a tactic or they're being sold, right? When in reality, a lot of times it's something that's valuable in addition to, right? You go get fajitas. Of course I want guacamole. Heck yeah, that's valuable. I need that. Of course I want sour cream. I need that too. Give me that too, right? Do they say, oh, that's going to be 50 cents extra? Oh, that's going to be 75 cents extra? No, that's part of marketing. But the people that don't understand marketing feel like it's a tactic. And then they retreat, right? They retreat and they feel like there's a scam. And if you go through life thinking everything's going to be a scam, you're never going to try anything new, right? Never going to try anything new. And it's funny because, and I'm getting off topic a little bit here, but when people are emotionally tied to it, they'll try it, right? How many weight loss systems have you tried? In the comments. I'm going to try this one. 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 Never have you ever seen a Jenny Craig commercial and been like, that's a scam. Never. Because you're emotionally tied to that. You're emotionally tied to weight loss. But when it comes to making money online, people are often like, that's a scam. Because that marketer is not making you feel emotion. If I told you today you could become a stay-at-home mom by the end of 2023, if you put your head down and do the work, you could make 6 figures online by the end of the year and be that stay-at-home mom you want to be and retire your husband. If I told you all of those things, you become emotionally tied to it. Okay. So again, these are all things we talk about in my academy. This is why I've seen the success I've seen. Okay. And I've actually stepped back. When I was first getting started, I hit 6 figures in less than 6 months. I was working 18-hour days. I was putting it in, y'all. I was putting in that work. And all the people that are out there that are like, hustle culture, I don't want hustle, blah, 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 blah. You got to hustle a little bit to get it going, okay? So you can't live the life of luxury until you got them income streams rolling, okay? That's just how it is. I put the work in, and then I stepped back a little bit. And I started to watch and see, and that's what my business is ramping up again, because I'm back to those 12-hour days because I'm ready to hustle. I'm ready to hit multiple 6 figures. If that's something you resonate with, guess who can show you how, right? So that's something you need to align with is your customer engagement. So many of you have inadequate customer engagement. That's why you're not seeing the results you want to see. Point number 5. Impatience and unrealistic expectations. And I'm going to tell you what, this one is the sprinkles on the cake. Okay. I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings here, and that's okay. But it's essential to remember that online business success takes time. Okay. Many new entrepreneurs expect overnight results, but building that solid foundation and gaining that trust in your market requires patience. And I'm going to tell you, this is where I'm going to hurt people's feelings, and I'm just going to say it. So many of the people I've had conversations with in the last couple of weeks, because I have recently started promoting a new affiliate marketing program. Okay. If you're interested in that, drop 7-figure or affiliate marketing, whatever, drop something in the comments. And, yeah, we'll get with you somehow. I'll find you on Instagram or something. Cause like I said, I'm in messenger jail for a week, or you can text me. That's my project broadcast number. You can just shoot a text message to it and be like, hey, I want info on this. Hey, I want info on that. Okay. I have a backup Facebook account. I'm trying to get into it. I got a new phone and my authentication code was on my old phone. So I have to get with Meta to get my backup Facebook account, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, I started promoting a new affiliate program, and it comes with a $10,000 guarantee in 90 days. And I had a lot of people that were like, how much money did you make? How much money have you made? When am I going to get my ROI? That's the first freaking question. And I'm like, I understand that. People are scared to invest. I get it. I was there. Y'all, I puked the first time I hired a coach. I threw up in my office trash can because one, I knew my husband and I had a conversation about it. But he was like, he basically said, you make the decision. I trust you. And I was like, I didn't trust myself. I puked in my office trash can. Not a lie. Okay. But what I'm getting at here is everyone wants to know, when am I going to make my money back? When am I make my money back? Not how do I make my money back? Not what should I be doing every day? People are so tied to that money mindset that they don't have realistic expectations. They don't. They feel like they should make their money back tomorrow. That's not going to happen for most people. You're going to see it on TikTok. You're going to see it on social media, on Instagram. The person that launched the course and made 10 grand in 2 days. You're going to see that happen. Okay. 9 times out of 10, that person had an audience before they started. I've seen someone recently selling the same exact master resale rates course as me, and she's made $200,000 in 6 weeks. I ain't made that. You know why? Because she had an audience, an email list of several 100,000 that she built last year. and she emailed it out to them, and they know, like, and trusted her. So you can't be tied to the results and think that it's going to be overnight. But if I told you right now, if you put in 2 hours a day of work into some sort of online business, that you could make $10,000 a month by the end of 2024, would it be worth it for you? Probably. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I put in 47 hours a week of work at my job previously, and there was not even the potential for me to make $10,000 a month. That wasn't even an option ever, probably ever. So you got to set those realistic expectations and put in the work. And that's why having a coach or being in the academy is so important, because you set those short-term and long-term goals, and we celebrate those wins with you. You can't be discouraged at initial slow progress. Consistency and perseverance are key. And when you're doing it alone without a coach or without a program, you get stuck in your own head and you give up. If I'd have been doing this alone for the last year, I would have gone back to work somewhere. I would have. Every time a customer quit or every time a customer canceled, like I said, I've got 13 streams of income. Every time a customer canceled, I'd have been like devastated. And I'd probably just be like, you know what, this ain't working. And I'd just quit. You've got to have some accountability. In network marketing, you get that with your upline, you get that with your team. In online business coaching, you should have a coach. If you're doing a digital marketing product, you should have a coach. That's just how it works, okay? There's so many different ways to work with me, but ultimately, even if it's not me, get a coach. Get someone to help you. All right, and number 6, because I promised myself I wasn't gonna go longer than 30 minutes, because guys, I could sit here and rant all day, not gonna lie. Number 6, neglecting continuous learning. So, in this ever-evolving online landscape, staying up to date with the latest trends, tools, strategies is crucial. Okay? If you're neglecting learning and personal development, it's going to hinder your progress. So many people, and I tell you this because I want you to look at this when you go to buy something. So many people out there right now in the online space are still selling you a product. They're selling you a digital marketing product that was created in 2020 or 2021. And that's okay, but there should have been updates to that program by now. Social media changes every single day. And if you're buying outdated information, you're going to be lost. That's why I love the academy so much, is because it's live. And you guys, I research these topics that we talk about in the academy up until the day before we go live. So if you're buying a course or a program that was created in 2020 or 2021 and they haven't updated it, you are wasting your money. So you can't neglect continuous learning. You've got to keep learning and mastering your craft, okay? But on top of that, you've got to continue doing personal development. You cannot say, oh, I read 5 books and I'm done for the year. Not everyone's personal development looks the same. Find something that you enjoy doing, okay, that doesn't feel like work to you. Dedicate time to that, okay? So I have gotten off course of my books, right? I had a goal. I was going to read 12 books this year. I know for you readers, you're like, oh my God, that's it. That's all. That's 1 a month for me. And that's pretty good because I actually listen to a lot of podcasts. There's a lot of other ways that I do personal development. And I had already read 8. I've actually already read 8. So we're on track for the year, but I didn't read any books last month. And I was like, I got to start back, right? You've got to hold yourself accountable or have a coach that will do that for you. Okay, so dedicate time for that. And adapting to changes will give you a competitive edge. All right. So there you have it. That was 6 common reasons why some people struggle to find success in their online business and some actionable solutions to overcoming those challenges. You've got to build a thriving community of people for your online business. Okay, your online business is a journey. It's not a destination. So you got to stay committed. You got to stay innovative, and you can't be afraid to pivot when it's necessary. You've got to continuously pivot. And that's why I want to invite you to look at the Social Success Academy. Okay. It might be something for you. It might not be for you. And I will tell you that either way. So I'm actually going to be booking some calls on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week. I'm going to book some discovery calls with people who want to find out if it's something for them. And I will be very honest with you. I'll tell you up front, this is not for you. You're not ready. Okay. If you're not, if you are, I'm going to tell you this would be beneficial for you. But with the Academy, you're going to be with me for 6 months. Okay. So imagine where your business could be 6 months from now. That's what I want you to think about. Where could you be 6 months from now? All right. So you could text the keyword Academy. If you catch this on replay, you could text the keyword Academy to my project broadcast number. This is one more reminder. I am in messenger jail for a week. Okay. For a whole week. So if you need me, I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. You can text me. You can always comment in the group and I can reply to you. Unfortunately, Facebook did not like that I had so many people join my Facebook group yesterday. So they put me in messenger jail. But until next time, guys, make it simple, make it social, and make it awesome. Bye.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I'm Elise Smith, your host, and let me tell you how you can get a free social media audit from me. Make sure that your profile is optimized and you're ready to build. Take a screenshot of you listening to this episode, throw it in your stories and tag me. You can find my handle in the show notes. I will share it to my entire audience and you will be entered to win one of the 5 free audits that I'll be doing every single month. Number 2, if you found any value out of this episode or any of my episodes at all, please feel free to leave a review. It is the best compliment you can give. Lastly, make sure you check out the link to get into my free community, Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs. It's in the show notes. We go live in there weekly with guest trainings and more. Until next time, make it simple, make it social, and make it awesome.